Yeah.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, dude. Tighten up.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Jones.
He gave you
Take this one
the
in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Trubisky. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cohen. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Trubisky to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to... And this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as they have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Now it's Rodgers. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
A gain of 18 yards, but it brings up third down. 18, 26.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. To Valdes-Scantling over the middle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I say, this nigga Cole, he always win the league.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. Room here to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdes-Scantling. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even throw passes like that.
What can they do here on second and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
Stop your whining. Mike, check. 26.
And again, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Wide
And the penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. 3rd and goal.
Team 6.
Rodgers again now. Forced out to his left. That he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So we have hit halftime with a 2-3. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Short boot, take it at the 21.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
This is week one.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
I got this
They
nigga
like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Go! 180! Award, award! Award, award! Watch it!
Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he's going to get this one down to the 45. Preston Smith there on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cohen. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Line. Yeah.
Here's Rodgers to throw on third down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances.
Man, that's a pig, bro.
And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Trubisky now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Hey, echo. Hey, alert. Red, throw. 18. Slam. 18. Go.
Here's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. That one good for 33 and a first. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This is taken as 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a note. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, Haywood. Lock in.
Here's Trubisky to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. He's at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky, as his guys have now moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Butler and the cheese pieces.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
X3. 218. 319.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw again. Looking deep for Adams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jones. And only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Aaron Rodgers, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks last year. That's the most he's had in one season in his entire career, and he's going to need another one right now. From the 27, Rodgers. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The kick by Crosby is good, and high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Under 10! Under 10! Hey, ball!
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Alert, alert, alert! Hey, orbit!
Throwing here, Trubisky. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing.
And look at this. It's a fake. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's got Burton here. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Come on, 180! I got one!
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 14-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks, his second sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Rodgers now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick-6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Floyd able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey, 26.
Mike Bobo. Too little.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 61 yards. And the Packers get a score closer.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
Come on. Mike's 50, Mike's 50, right?
They go play action with Trubisky. He's going to launch this thing way down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it, just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Returnable for Grant. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers now on first down. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Aaron Lynch in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final two plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The Packers on third down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. On first down, Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
26.
Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. On third down, here's Jones. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Bears, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
Yeah.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know what makes possible. Dave Witt still here, still in your ear with a style so high. No sweat on the sun rays when legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter right, turn it up. We giving the show, but can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot, and you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play, and you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes,